Welcome, listeners, to a great episode of Two Beers and a Mic. Today, we try from some beer company. That would be George. He's back from his long hiatus of being gone. You know,
we sure missed him.
Yeah, we
sure
did.
Love the enthusiasm.
We're hoping that this camera stays on. Maybe he doesn't trip over this cord.
Yeah, or you break the lens.
I don't recall.
Yeah. Stone's only of all people to not break something.
You would have thought it would have been me.
Other than his
Yeah.
15 antler horns that have fallen, whatever. Stone is the last, knock on wood, but he's the last person to have never broken anything really yet.
I have to be very careful.
That's because we
sometimes
tell him not to touch anything.
That's why we put everything behind him and it's made of like aluminum. It can bend, but it can't break.
I was one of the kids that you had to put just styrofoam wrapped around their hands. So
they put floaties on you just to go to school. Huh?
They just separate you from
They didn't
the
do that
kids.
with you?
You had to play alone.
I didn't wear floaties, but I had a leash.
Oh, okay.
I got lost at Disney World.
There are some
once.
kids like that. Yeah.
No, I really liked the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, and I kind of just
Moseyed on
just
off.
kind of walked away.
Way to go.
They could not find. I couldn't find him either, and I was like, well, I'll just stay here.
They should
Dude,
know.
lost at Disney World? Where's a better place to be lost?
I know, right? Yeah, can't get lost at a better
You're
place.
tripping. That's not a good place.
That for the parents.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, maybe not for the kids after all the recent stories.
They're gonna
That's
take you
true.
underground.
Have you heard that? That's a conspiracy that all the It's a Small World ride, all of those animatronics are really kids that have gotten lost in Disney World, and they just enslave them and put them in the.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is another great episode of Two Beers and a Mic. Here we go.
I got 3 things to say to you, Jake.
Okay.
Live mo better.
Yep.
Be mo better.
Okay.
Eat mo bettas.
Eat Mo Bettas. Mo Bettas. The katsu chicken.
Are you taking mo bettas over Chipotle?
That's hard. That's a hard question.
It's very difficult.
Straight up. Round 1. Chipotle versus Mo Bettas.
I'm going mo bettas personally.
Are you?
I am.
I think when Chipotle's hitting, because Chipotle's hit
This
or
is
miss.
true.
Some place
Depends on the city you're in.
yeah. So where we're at, there's one. If you're in the Dallas area, Northeast Dallas area, if you get on Abrams, they have a Chipotle, kind of like on your way to Lower Greenville. It smacks, but the one on Garland by your mom's house, terrible.
trash.
It's terrible.
Trash.
I hate it.
I agree.
Trash.
And what they've been doing, I swear, I've said this before. I think,
Garbage.
they've been putting in their hot sauce, their red salsa.
Hair.
It's really insanely spicy now.
Oh, dude, yeah. I get so mad because I'll tell them hey, I'll literally look him in the eye, just a little bit of hot sauce, right on top. I'm like, dude, I literally cannot eat this now.
Yeah, no.
It's hot.
It's too much. It's like habanero. Yeah, I always get it on the side now. I'm like,
Yeah, that's smart.
Okay. I hope it picked up that. But yeah, no, I'm always now. I'm like, all right, can I get some red salsa on the side? Because I just kind of barely put it.
That's what I'm gonna start doing.
Because I've had some Chipotle where I'm like, this is uneatable.
Yeah.
It's too much.
I'm telling you, dude, it gets tough and it hurts later. That's not fair.
That's a hard question. What? More Bettas or Chipotle? I'm probably gonna take Chipotle.
Ciabatta.
Because I think there are times when I'm like, I don't really want Mo Bettas. I've never, because it's very good when you want it. Very good when you want it. But I feel like there are less instances that I'm like, Chipotle doesn't sound that good right now.
I could understand that for sure. I would agree there.
Okay.
I would agree there.
But I do know that I think Mo Bettas has more potential in the moment to be better.
Yeah.
I think when you eat it and it's at its best,
I
you eat
think they
Chipotle
just
at
have
its
better
best.
flavor.
Yes.
Their chicken, it's not, there have been a couple times that Chipotle's chicken has freaked me out a little bit. I can't lie.
The one, I'm telling you, it's that salsa, and then the one by your mom's, it's way too salty.
Really?
I have to have One time I forgot to put
put a
salsa
little-
or sour cream on it. It was just like I put guac, but like other than that,
Yeah.
it was just pretty much dry. I was like, this is terrible.
Oh,
Yeah, it was gross. The one in McKinney,
smacking.
dude, and they have the Chipotle lane,
Oh,
the drive-through lane.
That needs to be at every single Chipotle.
Yeah, you order on the app.
Chipotle.
You order on the app. It's called the Chipotle lane. You pop through. They're like, name Jake. All right, but I have heard on social media that they are now, if you go in, they'll always give you more. But I've had times where I've picked up in the Chipotle lane and I've looked at my order and I'm like, bruh, like what'd you do? Like,
Oh yeah.
This is chicken.
I mean,
nugget.
it's like my fries at McDonald's, bro. Like they don't ever fill up the freaking thing all the way to the top with the large fries. If I wanted a medium, I would get a medium.
I would compare Chipotle and Mobetta's to being like McDonald's versus Wendy's fries. Wendy's fries are terrible at times, but when they're when they're hot and ready,
They are hot and ready.
they're some of the best fries I've ever had. Like when it's at Swasu, that Wendy's when it opened, I was there like 3 times a week.
Them and
Big bag.
Brahms.
Fries smack.
Yeah, but
Crinkle
they
cut,
can be hit or miss too.
That's true.
They can be soggy sometimes, or they can be just.
And their chicken
Crispy.
sandwiches, their grilled chicken sandwiches. You either get a really good chicken breast, or you get some that are just like dry,
Fatty.
Gristly and-
gristly, yeah, gross. But
Uh-uh.
what's your favorite? Like, what's your absolute go-to restaurant? Like fast food, absolute go. Like, it could hit, it could miss, but it's like either way, I'm always feeling it.
Always feeling it. Oh, I don't know about always feeling. I would probably have to say that Freddy's.
Oh, yeah, steak burgers.
Yeah, because there's never been a time where I'm like, I don't want Freddy's.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't get. It's not like my number one. Oh, we're gonna go to Freddy's, but it's like Freddy's would be my top choice if I got to be able to pick.
I'm gonna say strictly off of one item alone. I'm gonna say In-N-Out. And I know some people are like, I don't really like In-N-Out.
Freaking disgraceful.
A double with grilled onions
Disgusting.
is amazing. It's amazing.
Hate it.
I think if we talked about, not on the last episode, but on our 2025 Two Beers Goals meeting, we did talk about doing some food challenges. And I think, no joke, I could put away 6 doubles in a half hour.
6, 1, 2. I'm trying to think of how long. That's pretty reasonable.
Okay, 20 minutes.
That's a little more challenging.
3 minutes per burger.
That's
6,
gonna be
'cause
tough. It's
after-
not gonna be. Yeah, it's not gonna be hard up until you get to like 3.
Yeah.
Then
Once
it's gonna be
once
like,
the third one's down, the back 3 are going to be,
Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and announce what our challenges over the next few weeks are gonna be?
let's do this. By the way, we will be moving studios soon, so keep an eye out for that. Our next episode will probably be recorded in the new space, just not
in outer space.
in outer space, George. Yes, we are going to space. We're like iCarly. You remember that? You remember that episode? I know, it's okay. We will be in the new space. We might be recording on the floor. We just don't know yet, but that might be the
Saying
case.
kumbaya.
You might be. It might be just a blank area, but we will be moving studios, and I think it will look
Phenomenal. So what's your
yes.
challenge, Jake?
my challenge: 2 extra most bestest pepperoni pizzas from Little Caesars. Pizza.
Pizza.
And,
Yeah, that was good.
and a crazy combo. So you add the little crazy sauce,
crazy
with the
bread,
little
crazy
bread.
sauce.
And I think,
We're gonna go ahead and throw in a large 32 ounce.
whoa,
We'll give it Coke Zero.
Everybody wants it.
30.
32 ounce.
What about a liter? A 2 liter? Why are we doing a 32 ounce? Let's just do a full 2 liter. Screw it.
Do
Screw
that
it.
then.
I don't know how many ounces are in a liter.
Oh, we need an Alexa.
That's not. Yeah, I do have an extra. Oh, but my phone did update. I now have
Apple
AI.
Intelligence?
Yeah, Apple Intelligence.
Nice.
It's not cool.
How many ounces in a 2 liter? 67.
Oh yeah, yeah. I would just
How much time
stick
do
to
I get
32
there?
ounces. I'll give you 30 minutes
For a 32 ounce or a
Of what?
62?
No.
7?
for 32 ounce. 32
minutes.
ounce for 30
beer?
minutes for a 32 ounce of Coke Zero 2 large pepperoni pizzas from yours truly. Pizza.
And 6 breadsticks.
And how many breadsticks come in the car? I think it's like 8.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think it's 8 or 12, 8 or 10 or 12, something like that.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. That's pushing it. That Coke Zero is what's gonna
It might wet
do
my
it for you.
palate for me, though. Okay, so that's mine. That's my challenge. Stone, why don't you give us your challenge, and then we'll tell everyone. George has a couple challenges.
George does have a couple challenges. George is going to end up being the main
Challenge.
partakee
Yeah.
in all of the challenges.
Absolutely.
Or partaker.
He is the
AKA,
best.
I'm the dum-dum.
No.
No.
You just have the opportunity to get the most points.
Yeah. You're on salary
Yeah, we're
now,
boosting.
so
Yeah, we're boosting you.
Why is that?
What?
Slower.
No. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say slower, but you're more educated than me. We have talked about that,
that is very funny.
right?
No.
My dad said this when we were in Arizona. Emma said, "Wow, like officially, I'm the most educated person in the family." And Dad goes, "Just because you're the most educated doesn't mean you're the smartest." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm the least educated. and I'm pretty smart on some things." Right, George? Do you even know what that button is? Oh, dang it. Stone, what's your challenge?
My challenge is 2 dozen donuts,
Oh,
3 glasses
that a
of
joke?
chocolate milk in under 10 minutes.
Oh, we gotta add something
10
else.
minutes. You said, wait, how many glasses of chocolate milk? Oh,
Whoa.
you're gonna have pink mouth.
I know.
Better not rub that thing on. You're gonna rub that thing on your mustache. It's gonna be
Come here, George.
stanky. Nope.
Stop.
That sounded like a fart, actually.
That's come out of my butt a time or two.
George,
But yeah, 3 glasses of chocolate milk. You don't think that's enough?
Something
how
else.
many? How big are the glasses?
You have to
I mean,
add
the like the
something else.
bottles. That's what I mean. The
Okay,
bottles of
okay.
Warden.
Yeah.
Chocolate
okay.
milk.
So they're like 12 or 16 ounces.
Yeah, they're like 300 calories a bottle.
Oh,
You have
yes.
to. You gotta add something else.
10 minutes?
2 dozen donuts, bro. That's 24 donuts.
3 sugar cookies.
No.
No, cookies on top. No, that ruins my donuts.
If we say 15, can we add 2 apple fritters?
I'm gonna throw up. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair.
No, what? Boston cream. What's a big, what? I guess an apple fritter is pretty big.
That's really the biggest donut I know.
It's the
Next
biggest-
to like the freaking cinnamon rolls at
Yeah, we-
Buc-ee's.
yeah, we don't
That's
do
too
that.
sweet.
No, we'll do. Okay. Well, no, let's just stick to the donuts. Let's stick to the 3
I'll
chocolate
even do
milks.
3 dozen donuts in 15 minutes.
3 dozen?
3 dozen.
15?
I'm telling you,
let's
bro.
I'm betting the over. I'm betting the over.
I will put. Oh,
All right. Well,
doing
you,
it.
you have the opportunity. Okay. That's final. That's in writing. That's
I'm the
on
donut
camera.
man.
3 dozen, 36 donuts in 15 minutes.
Let's do 30 donuts in 15
No,
minutes.
no.
Because I'm hungry and I want.
You want a few?
You want a few? All right.
All right.
Do I have to do any chocolate milk? Or are we keeping the chocolate
no,
milk?
yeah. For 15 minutes, we're taking out 6 donuts, but we're keeping the chocolate milk.
Okay, so 3 chocolate milk and 30 donuts.
You know how many donuts? Dude, that's a donut every 10 seconds. No, that's not true. Sorry. My math was not math in there.
okay.
That would be 5 minutes. Let's think here. So
So it's probably like every 30
15 minutes.
seconds.
15 minutes is
Yeah, it's half a 30.
900 seconds. So that's a donut every 30 seconds.
You could do it.
That's pretty easy.
I'm not gonna lie. You have to make like a.
I'm gonna here's
donut
what I
sandwich.
am gonna do though. I'm gonna warm them up beforehand so that they
that's
do
fair.
go down a little bit easier.
It's like the duck. That was on Duck Dynasty where Size.
yeah.
He was like, very, very warm.
Man, I'll eat these things like no other. He's on like 26. 27.
Yeah, he did. They did a challenge. He ate like 29.
Yeah, he was like, I'm about done now.
Yeah, they're getting a little lukewarm. I think I might stop.
I might go down to buy you. Give me some more. Give me spaghetti. He gave me the
Alligator donut.
alligator donut. That would be the Cajunest thing I'd ever. Or alligator beignet
Alligator beignet.
with a little bit of Tony's Chasseries on top,
Imagine I'm trying to engage my inner
like your taste buds.
my New Orleans
Oh.
my persona, but they would say, "Hey, yo, can I get a weed gator crocodile beignet with your toast Tetris on top? Can I get donut with toast Tetris?
Yeah, they we do it.
Can we do crocodile alligator beignet with your toast Tetris on top?
Scooby Doo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, 30 donuts, 3 glasses of chocolate milk, a donut every 30 seconds.
15 minutes.
Okay.
That chocolate milk
power
is
to you,
what's
dude.
going to get me, dude.
Power to you.
I'm definitely throwing up after. Like, I will make myself throw up. I'm not holding 30 donuts in my system. I'll be 40 pounds.
We do not support, what is that?
Anorexia.
Anorexia.
And
We do not support
what is it called?
dyslexia.
It starts with a B or something like that.
Bulimic?
Dysmorphia.
Yeah.
Bulimia.
No. Bulimia.
It's one of those.
Yeah, something like
Anorexia
that.
is just wanting to be skinny, I think.
I can't remember.
Bulimia is throwing up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I was bulimic at one point, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Power to
Whenever I was fat and chubby.
He was a chubby mate.
I was. And then I got a really bad taste in my mouth after about a week, so I stopped.
Can't brush.
No.
Can't brush to get that away.
Dude, it was bad.
Georgie, your challenges.
I don't think he smoked a little
doesn't
too
even
much
know.
until, yeah.
No, no.
We'll
You
go
don't
ahead and
remember.
remind you of your challenge, bud.
I gotta catch a chicken.
That's right.
First order of business, catching a chicken and under.
And we could do that in my backyard.
That's too easy.
I'd say
think?
it.
Yeah.
We're going to do this one?
Well, yeah, we'll do this.
Okay.
one.
I'd say a minute and 30 seconds.
A minute 30 seconds for George to catch a chicken.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna be
Oh,
freaked out
dude,
at
I'm
first.
betting
Over?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I don't think he's going to get it. He's going to tear another ACL on. We do not have medical
Oh,
insurance.
my knee.
Yeah, you're just going to hear. George's going to be down. That chicken's going to juke your ass.
Dude, those ACL pops are like no other two. You hear them
That happened.
across the room.
Dude, that happened. And I got scared. George was wrestling with Dylan at a school. And Dylan, like, literally flipped him. Like,
You got
Like-
flipped by a
Dude,
16-year-old.
almost freaked my knee.
Dude, yeah, and he goes, "Oh, my knee!" I thought he was done. I heard George. We were in the room, and Dylan was like, "Here, I'll show you," because he was showing how to get out of a specific jujitsu thing, and
I'd love to see that.
I know, and so George got in the position. And then all you saw was George's knee kind of catch on something, and then he got flipped over. I almost hit my head. And George goes, and you just heard, George goes, "My knee!" And I said, "Oh no, he's done." He was fine though after that.
said, "Oh no, he's
we
done."
used to joke about
The
that
second
all
one.
the time because George would be doing the slightest thing, and he would just like kind of move it. Oh, my knee!
Yeah,
I mean,
dude,
I've got bad knees, bro.
it's all right. Me too.
It's all good. That's why you're getting back in the gym. Help
right.
get yourself healthy again.
You hitting booty today.
Yeah.
But what's your other challenge? We're gonna make you a
Burrito.
Oh yeah, there was a breakfast burrito, a dozen eggs.
yep.
It was a pound of salt or a
bacon,
pound of bacon. Sorry.
Yep.
And then
a package of cheese,
and what is it?
potatoes,
Potatoes, yeah. And then
Potato
a sack of
potatoes.
potatoes.
season a sack.
Or just one potato.
I think we just get like those bags of like the O'Brien style with like the onions and the peppers
Yeah.
and stuff. We'll just get like one of those like bags that we think, all right, we'll just use a whole bag. We'll just cook them up on the griddle and
That works.
throw them on there. And then it's going to be
It's
like
gonna
a
be a
4-pound burrito, dude.
Oh yeah. Maybe 6.
It might.
I'm
what,
gonna say that's a good 30-minute challenge.
I was gonna say 20 minutes.
20?
20?
No,
You get to
not
pick
if-
the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not if it's 6 pounds.
We'll weigh it, and then you can pick your time.
That is the
How about that?
stipulation on this challenge. We get to pick the time whoever is completing the challenge gets to pick the time.
Yeah.
If they get the time correct, they get 2 points.
The time has to be agreed upon as a fair, because if I was like, oh, I could do the 2 pizzas in an hour,
Yeah.
everyone's going to be like, well, duh.
Yeah.
But, everyone's got to agree on the time. But the time limit is set by the challengee. And then the challengers will pick over, under on whether that time limit is achieved or not. And if the challengee wins beats his time, 2 points.
Yep.
If
If he
the-
loses,
Yeah. -2 or 0?
it's -2.
-2 points. The challengers will get to bet the over under, and if they win, they will get a point or 0.
A point or 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we will tally all the challenges that we do from January 2025 to I guess December 2025. And we haven't chose a prize or should we do a last place punishment?
I would rather do a last place punishment
And
than
no
a
prize?
first, than a first place prize.
I like that. All right. So then we'll have a last place punishment. If you guys have any suggestions on what the last place punishment will be, reach out to us on TikTok. Will no longer be around, I assume.
Stick George in a shark cage.
Dude.
Dude,
What's George afraid of?
Whoever loses has to go in a shark cage. That'd be terrifying.
I would love that.
Oh,
No,
dude.
yeah, I'd do it.
No.
Yeah, that sounds fun, dude.
I don't know, dude.
No, we have. How about George? No, how about loser has to cold plunge? We'll buy a cold plunge. We're probably gonna buy one anyway for a challenge.
Yeah,
Maybe not then.
Didn't we
Maybe
talk
not.
about meat?
It's gotta be
Yeah.
not illegal, but
Yeah.
or distasteful. But
Yeah. I don't know what we're gonna do. George hates the cold, so that would probably we have to have a specific punishment per person, I think.
Why are we
we're
just
all-
using
I would
meat?
have to agree.
Well,
because
no, we're
we're
just saying-
assuming that you're gonna lose.
You're just assuming I'm gonna lose.
Because we're gonna stick you with the hardest challenges.
That's true. But you get to pick your time.
How long can you stay in the cage with a tiger?
Yeah.
What?
Over under.
You didn't say.
A lemur.
Look, I'd last all day with a tiger.
Bro, chimps, I would rather go in a shark cage than even be remotely. I think I'd rather be in a shark cage
Dude,
than
that
in
gave me the chills. Like just seeing one of those big buff mother.
than in a chimp enclosure. Even if I was blocked off, like the people were like, "There's no way that they're gonna get to you.
There's no way. There's no way, mate.
There's no way that this thing's gonna get to you. It's going. The
That
cage
was
is
funny.
cage is solid." You know, I'd be like, "Nah, bro. Like chimps are different.
The bars of a steel.
Yeah, the bars are made of stainless steel.
George is
Aluminium.
laughing. You caught
The
him off
bars
guard
are made
with
of
that one.
aluminium." Look at him.
George is about to start
So
crying.
apparently we're going to Australia.
Aluminium.
Yeah,
That was funny.
that's how they say it.
It is.
The bars are made of stainless steel, aluminium.
Let's take you out.
Yeah,
Bring you back.
Yeah.
Maybe alive, maybe dead.
that's right. We'll take you to the Barbie. Put you in a chimpanzee enclosure.
You be in an aluminium suit, though.
Aluminium suit. I think it's time for a beer. I think
I'm
it's
with
time
you.
for a beer.
Let's get to trying a beer.
Well, let's pull this beer out of the SOK Lone Star sponsored mini fridge.
Breeding and training the best UK Labradors for the modern day sportsman.
Missing our cheers, George. Hit the cheers. Oh. He didn't mean to do that. Here we are from RAHR. RAHR Brewing Company. RAHR Brewing Company. We have the
Iron Thistle.
iron. The aluminium thistle.
Iron Thistle, the aluminium can.
Is there any... nothing?
Scottish ale, 7% alcohol. That's,
Can I see that puppy?
yeah, it's pretty sick.
It's a cool can.
Yeah.
I love that purple.
And I like the feeling of it. It's kind of a,
Matte.
no, what do you call it? It's like textured. It's a textured can.
Yeah. The lettering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that. So this is the RAHR. RAHR Iron Thistle Scottish Ale, 7% alcohol by volume, no description, just a beautiful, beautiful can. They are located in Fort Worth, Texas. We ought to go see them. But why don't you pop that puppy open over there?
Papa, I've knocked me over like 3 or 4 times.
I've been knocked over here.
I need to just
Tequila
glue.
Blanco.
Dude, we can take a little shot real quick.
I'm okay. Made from mature, estate-grown, hand-selected, slow-roasted Weber Blue Agave. Made in Mexico by DGL Destiladores.
Steak ground.
Imported exclusively, Dos Primos Tequila Company, St. Louis, Maryland.
Dos Primos.
Dos
It means
Primos.
2 cousins.
Anyway.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, sorry. Got a little distracted there.
Pour us a little. What if it came out purple?
Ooh, that would be sick. I would put
Sick
purple
and-
dye in my beer
yeah.
just to do that.
There needs to be. Is there a purple?
I mean, it's
Like-
dark.
Yeah. Do you know like how
Dude, that smell.
for St. Patty's Day they do the green beers, but what would be a good purple beer day? What day would you pick?
Like Veterans Day.
Blueberry.
For the Purple Heart,
Yeah. Okay.
you know?
Fair enough.
Dude, this, I'm very excited about this.
Yeah. I feel like this would be.
This is
one-
why we can't make TikToks, George.
I think my noises are pretty like viral.
Are they?
Meow.
We bought a soundboard.
We need for what?
Yeah, for nothing.
We just need to put George in a room and just tell him to come up with each and every sound that he could possibly think of.
One day, I'm gonna mute his mic on an episode, and he's gonna be like, "Woo!" and you're just not. Woo! Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, "Nah, bro, didn't hear nothing."
Dude, yeah, this pour is very nice.
Let's give it a
Pours
sniff.
a little thick.
Sniff
Looks
the
real
snifter.
creamy.
Smells good.
Smells like chocolate.
It smells like
It reminds me of Guinness.
okay. Fair enough. All right, George, give it a taste and give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, middle, whatever that.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that George may not like
I don't
this
think he's
beer.
gonna love it. Oh, look at him.
He's getting
That face. Okay.
He need
Thumbs
okay.
up for
Okay.
George. He got
Look
us.
at him.
Okay. Thumbs up for the iron. Thistle. You want to go ahead and give it a cheers, brother?
Tastes like coffee, like black coffee.
Oh yeah.
I'm a fan
It's
of that.
got a good taste.
I'm a fan of that. It's not like too strong of a coffee flavor to where you're like, ooh.
It's not too thick. It goes down. It is like a Guinness. Like you expect it to be like real frothy, but it goes down kind of good.
Yeah, not as thick as a Guinness, but definitely like
got some-
on up there with some thickness. It's got some girth to it.
It's
You
got
know?
some good flavor. It's not like when you.
Can beer have girth?
Sure.
Whoa.
I think anything can have girth,
Nice.
except for Slender Man. Yeah. Okay. Rating.
All right. Go 8-2.
Oh, that much of a fan. Let's see.
I'm a big fan of it. I can't lie to you, bro. I would order this
More.
and then order it again.
Okay, I would too. I think your description's spot on. I think 8-2 is a fair analysis of the iron thistle from
The
RAHR
Iron
Brewing.
Thistle.
Iron thistle from Fort Worth, Texas.
Dude, 2 years ago, I would have spit this thing out probably.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking the other day. There are a lot of people that drink Stella Artois.
Yeah, there is.
A lot of people. I'm curious to know if our taste buds have changed at all.
I'd be interested to know. I'd try it again. It's just that one time, that very first review has always stuck in the back of my brain. Mm-hmm. For certain.
Oh, well. All right. What's your score?
I think 8-2.
8-2?
8-2 is a beautiful
8-2.
score.
For the Iron Thistle.
For the
Pretty
iron
good.
thistle. Well, before we get into any more, we have disclosed our challenges to each and every one of you. Those will be coming very, very soon on our YouTube channel and whatever social media.
YouTube.
Yeah, our YouTube. That's Britain. YouTube. But before we started recording, I was telling a story, and Stone said, "You need to save this." So let this be an avenue into what our next discussion is.
Jake
But-
likes playing with himself.
No, that's not okay. That's taking this way out of context. Anyway, I did say so. This was a real story. We were coming back from. I think we went to Red River. So you guys must have been headed home.
Okay.
We were all staying in the same apartment, so we were headed back to McKinney. And we're driving, and Emma and Tate are talking in the back, and me and Jackson are up in the front. And I go to scratch a ball or adjust a ball,
Just a ball.
or a couple balls. I don't know. I don't know what number. I don't know number of balls. George, you don't even know what to press.
No.
He's gonna.
Anyway.
He's
That's
gonna.
really why I haven't been like doing it a lot. Is because I'm like, dang, bro, I keep forgetting the button.
Well, you've been gone for 6 weeks, so it's kind of hard to. Yeah, okay. So I go to scratch a ball, and then I bring my hand out. Right, I don't even know if I, it's a scratch and sniff. It's a guy thing. And Jackson, about 30 seconds after, goes, "Oh." He goes, it smells like sweaty balls in the truck.
Oh wait, he smelled it.
No, he didn't smell my hand, but he smelled something and goes, it smells like sweaty balls in the truck. And I was like giggling to myself over the corner. I was like, man, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, but he must have caught.
Did you sniff your
He
hand
must
after?
have caught. I was like,
You just opened your hand. Your legs.
it's about right. It's like, man, it smells like sweaty balls.
That's funny.
I was like, yeah, well.
Did you ever tell him?
No.
Well, now you know now.
Now he knows. If he listens, I don't know. He might not. I don't know. I know Gunnar does, so he might tell him. But
Fair enough.
yeah, that was that story. But that sent us into an avenue. Do you have any stories relating to anything around that?
I don't know if that's an avenue you want to go down.
So this leads us into our next topic of discussion, which is us as men, we're very simple-minded. There are things that we find enjoyment in that the other sex may not quite agree with. And we were just going to talk about what are some of the things that us as men we find like enjoyment in the simple things in life. And I was
Power
just
tools.
thinking of some things to name. Yeah, a good set of power tools. I'm with you there. Like if you get like a solid set of power tools.
I would say just a nice clean garage.
Yes. Okay. And organized.
You know, it's got a little tool station over there for you. Not that you use it, but maybe a couple times a week.
That's fair.
You
That's
know.
fair. I'll tell you what, I got really excited when my hard floor bed
Your
mats,
Yeah.
my truck mats.
oh, okay,
So I went from I bought some
like WeatherTech mats.
yeah,
yeah.
and they came in and I was like,
Oh, dude,
bro,
those are
this
freaking
is
great.
like to me, this is just like this is
a new
next level.
beginning.
You know, like cleaning the truck out is so much easier. That any kind of hair, you know, if you have a dog, like any kind of hair that gets interwoven in those flipping fibers is like near impossible to get out.
Especially short hair. Short hair is almost worse than dog hair, dude, because it just like pin needles in it.
Yeah, yeah, and you can just pull them out. You hit them with a freaking pressure washer, or even just like, you know, one of those vacuums from the car wash, and you're good to go.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's all you got to do.
You're rolling
And
ready.
you're done. With those other things, you got to like freaking scrub them. You got to like bring out the freaking
Get on your hands and knees.
dude. Literally.
I don't know that we do that, but
But no, yeah, I'd say a solid set of truck floor mats. That's a minimal thing.
I'm with you.
What else?
I would. Oh, this is gonna take me a second. Hang on.
A rock being thrown into some ice on a pond, like a big rock.
Yeah.
That just even a big rock, just like if you throw it from a bridge, and it lands in the water. Like even if the water's just like regular, but if you add ice,
When you make a trash basket,
yeah, dude. Yeah,
there's
when you
nothing
shoot
that
it-
really boosts your confidence more than just making a good old paper trash basket.
That's true. George, anything that you can think of on top of your head? I'd say like a good beer. Like when you get a good beer, you're just like, this is a good beer. Feel me?
I'm not,
Yeah, it would have. It'd be like after like a long day.
Yeah.
and then I'm sitting down. It can't be too hot to where I'm sweating still, like springtime.
A victory royale in Fortnite.
Oh, fresh cut lawn,
Oh, yeah, that's
Dude.
good. It smells like gas. Gas station.
bro. My diesel heater. I turn that thing on every morning, and it's like,
Even when the truck gets started and it's cold and you can smell the pollution,
oh, dude.
you're just like,
You want to put your friggin' face up to the exhaust
yeah,
and
you're
just.
like,
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
I like it.
A good crack of like, even if it's a soda or like a beer or whatever, a
Ooh.
can that just,
In front of people.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. A good dap.
Oh, dude. Who was. Oh, there's one. John, my buddy John. I don't know how, but we have perfected the dap. No bullshit. Every time, just
Yeah.
solid.
I went to my Connect group for the church on Tuesday, and there's a guy named Austin. He's a really cool guy, and he went up to the first guy. Yo, good dap. Went up to the second guy. Oh, good dap. I went up to him. I was like, all right, let's go 3 for 3. Boom, got it. It was like the 6th person finally went like, and they went, everyone in the whole building. It's all guys, and we're all like, no. Like
That's funny.
A good dap.
Have you seen that video of those guys going through, like, trying to dap? It was like 10 guys in a row trying to dap
Yeah.
them up. And that last guy did the same thing, and it was just,
Yeah, and you're like, are you freaking kidding me?
you just had to ruin it.
What are some other things?
Maybe a full tank of gas.
A full tank of gas is always nice.
Football.
Oh,
Your favorite teams on your Saturday off.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Although I don't really know what a Saturday off. Well, yeah, I do. I can't lie. I've taken vacations.
I don't know what is it.
What is it? I don't even know the word.
Being
it's
able to
okay.
adjust without
Yeah.
using your hands, just a
Yeah.
slight little thigh movement, a little thigh opening.
I'd say like I'm a checklist guy.
Mm-hmm.
When a checklist is done,
Can't say
Like-
that.
no.
I can't say that I make checklists.
like when George and I were on jobs at times, and I would be like, all right, this is what we're gonna do today, and you know, you get on notes and you do the little check mark thing, and
Yeah.
when all the check marks are done, you're just like, oh, that's good.
I
I'd
could
say
see
like,
it.
I mean, this is probably for everybody, but like after a long day of being on like your feet and stuff all day, like the first lay in like a kind of chilly bed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or just taking off your shoes right as you get in.
yeah.
Heck no.
No?
No? George wants his bed warm.
Yeah.
George likes sweating in
The
his sleep.
hotel is always freaking cold as crap.
Why don't you bring it? Why don't you just buy an electric blanket?
I might have to.
That would actually be
that would
smart.
solve 99% of your problems.
Dude, you would sleep like a freaking fairy.
Yeah, dude. Just yeah, you would. Yeah, just buy one. They're like really. You get like a
I'm
like a
cool. I'm cool with the cold air.
yeah.
When it's time to sleep,
Okay,
you don't need it on all day.
that's fair.
It's on all day.
Yeah,
All right, fine.
I'd say like new socks. Putting on new socks.
Yeah.
Like after you've had some of those ratty socks. Like I got new socks for the first time in probably like 2 years the other day, and I put one on and I was like, oh, that fresh cotton.
Whoa.
That fresh
No,
cotton.
you don't know what I'm talking about. You George hadn't had new socks in probably like ever.
Nah, these are pretty new.
George
Are they?
doesn't like buying new socks.
Nah, bro, those Puma socks that are a little thick. They're like a little thicker than like your average sock, and you throw that thing on, you're
Whoa.
just like, nice,
Yeah.
a little thicker.
I'm a little thicker than your average sock, you know, or
me
used
too.
to be at least.
I am too.
Oh, yeah.
What are some other things that we can think of when you finish a Lego?
I feel like that's just people who like Lego.
That's true.
That's fair.
What's a guy thing? I'm trying to think of guy.
That's why
Oh,
I'm
a
having a
good
hard time.
nail tap with the hammer.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Where you just, it takes you like two good.
when you drill in a screw and it doesn't it doesn't like come
it,
off the
it just
head.
immediately.
Yeah, like you don't go like grrr, you know what I'm talking about? Like it doesn't like strip or whatever.
Yeah. That's nice.
That's a good
Can't
one.
lie.
That's a good one. When things are just level.
Oh, yeah, I
that's
was about
me.
to say measured, like when you like slide a board in and it's just
Yeah.
perfectly measured.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Completing a task, like in the house.
Fair
for-
enough.
For
Yeah.
your wife.
Yeah.
And completing it, like, you didn't have to call nobody.
Yeah, nah. I did the dishwasher before you got home.
Yeah.
And told me to do it.
I did the dishwasher.
Yeah. I did I started the dishwasher. You filled it up, but I started it.
That's what Kennedy would always give me shit for because I would throw the laundry in the, washer and the dryer. I'm like, I help you do the laundry. And she's like, you throw it in the washer and dryer. I was like, okay, that's fair.
And
Yeah, that's helping.
50-50.
Yeah.
what about it?
It's 90-10. What do you mean?
What are you
What
talking
about it?
about? Yeah. Did you have to move it between the machines?
To the bed? Come on.
Yeah, what the F?
Right.
It's on the bed for you.
Right.
Figure it out. Yikes. Sorry.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about you specifically.
Nope.
It was just nope.
Sorry, honey.
I do my own laundry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tate will do it for me she'll put it in the wash for me on occasion. But I have to like fold it.
Yeah.
That's
That's
just,
okay.
It's just one of my duties,
I probably go through a little bit more clothing than you do.
That's true. You probably try,
Dude,
Tate,
I probably go through like 2 or 3 outfits a day.
she'll do the same thing. She'll have like it's morning, and then she'll have like okay, we're going somewhere, and then I'm not going to do anything for the rest of the day. But then like maybe there's the gym in between, and then I can't wear the lazy clothes I was wearing earlier. I have to wear my lazy clothes that I'm wearing for the evening. I'm like, you put on 4 fits today, and they're all in the freaking hamper.
Right.
Like why?
Yeah, that's probably why our dishwasher, our washing machine went out.
Maybe.
So many loads of laundry,
So
man.
many loads.
Dirty laundry, dirty.
You know what
laundry.
happens when you just put so many loads in? They just
And
stop
sometimes
working.
she'll just kind of get stuck back
Yeah,
there and be
just-
like, "Are you stuck in the dryer, honey?" Next topic.
Yep. All right. Anything else that we can?
I'm trying to think. everybody typically likes to have. This isn't our first New Year's resolution or our first podcast in the new year, but I haven't heard us speak of any sort of New Year's resolution amongst us. But I'm not a person for New Year's resolutions. I like to be like, oh, I'll try to work on this year. You know.
All right.
So tell me something that you want to work on as like a person this year.
I did talk about this year. I want to be more patient.
Yeah.
Not as much road rage. Also, I've tried to steer. I don't think I've had one sugar soda since January 1st. So I'm rocking 15 days.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I haven't had like a high fruit. I've had some diet stuff, but not a sugar soda.
Nice.
Being more consistent. I know that's like a very common thing, but like being more consistent in the gym. There was a stretch there where I was like,
Where you're feeling good.
yeah, I was like, well, I was just like,
where you're feeling low.
I was like, I just don't want to go. And it wasn't
I'm
like
with you.
I wouldn't feel low on it, but it would just be like
You just didn't have the motivation to go.
I'd go twice a week.
Yeah.
And now I'm probably like at 4.
I'm ready to go.
times a week.
No, I'm probably like 4, because I like to take like one rest day in between the 2 days, but I hit every body part,
Yeah.
once a week, so that's been good.
Yeah. What got me back into that was looking at pictures of my old self. And I was like kind of ripped. I was like, dang, Kennedy deserves to see that again.
We pumped up today. We did.
We did pump
George
up
missed
today.
out. We did call him.
Sorry, man.
We did say, hey, let's go to the gym. I'm gonna come pick you up. I'd like to hunt.
He said,
more
"Nah, I
this
don't
year."
want to be a part of the pump."
No, that wasn't it, bro. It was just.
I'm just
I had
messing with
just woke up. I was on the shitter.
Yeah.
I was like,
Is that why I was so echoey on the phone?
You always know George is pooping because
The shower's on. Hello.
hello.
Yeah.
literally, my homeboy Tadarian called after you.
Who now?
This is my homeboy, but he
Okay.
called after you.
Tadarian.
And he was all like, "Why every time I call the shower's on?" I'm like, "Dude, there's no ventilation system in this bathroom, so I have to turn it on so I don't hear myself poop."
I feel like your poop would stink worse in a place if it got like
Moist
sauna.
air?
Yeah, sauna. Like if you fart in the sauna.
Oh, dude, you're getting kicked out.
Yeah, dude. Like that's an unwritten rule.
Yeah.
I want to hunt this year.
You want to hunt this year?
Yeah, I
Come
think,
on, dude.
Like we're going in a week.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
And that's gonna be fun. But yeah,
I'm super excited for that, dude.
I got the waders. I got some things going, and I've been watching on YouTube. You ever seen Meat Eater?
Oh heck yeah, dude. You can find him on Netflix.
Yeah, dude. I was watching his. Well, yeah, and so I've been watching his videos on there. Him and like Joe Rogan will go shoot some like whitetail deer or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I think this is the year. I'm gonna get into that a little bit more. So
Try it. Yeah, I'm with it, dude. I would love for everybody to like experience a hunt at some point, just so they understand what it means to like harvest your food. I mean, so many people just don't. We're so disconnected from the animal to what's on our plate.
Yeah.
And not to sound like a tree hugger or anything like that, but or a liberal, but
fair.
at the same time, people need to understand, like, hey, like this is the circle of life, and this
Yeah.
is going to be your most organic
Yep.
source of protein
Yep.
and meat, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it would be. I'd love to. I've been trying to talk to some people about starting like a foundation or not a foundation,
A class for
charity.
skinning.
Or I don't know what the specific name for it would be.
A cause, maybe.
Yeah, a cause, but just for like, less privileged kids to be
Yeah.
able to go out and hunt,
That'd be fun.
and just raise money in that way. Because, man, I don't think a lot of people have even seen outside of the bricks of Dallas.
Yeah.
And so it's like, man, if I could just get them 40 minutes east of here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, dude, you're accomplishing so much at that point and teaching them so much,
Mm-hmm.
because then at that point, I mean, you can expose them to, hey, maybe I want to do this later on in life.
Yeah.
So it just opens up a whole new world to them. So
Absolutely.
that's exciting though, man. Yeah,
Well, and just being one with nature, whether that is hunting or even if that's like
just being out in
just
it more.
being out, like you can go bushcrafting or you
Yeah.
can just go camping. Like
Yeah.
that's a great start. Is like even if you don't, it doesn't take much. You just if you need a tent or even a tarp.
Yeah.
If you wanted to rough it. But like if you wanted to be as cheap as possible, I mean you
just
can
sleep in your truck.
Yeah, literally. Go get like a couple blankets. You get a tarp, you know, and just go like be one with like nature for a second. You know, start a fire and just hanging around a camp, like even if you're in your backyard and just like being around a fire is like a different world than, I don't know. It's another one of those simple pleasures. It's like, I'm just out here. Like I could sit by a fire. We did it.
Yeah, for hours and just talk.
Like 6 hours. Me, you, and Jackson.
Yeah.
Let's gather around a campfire and sing our campfire song.
Okay.
Our CAMPFIRESONG song. Help you if you just sing along.
Yep.
Bet you if you just sing along. Sing along. Boom, boom.
CAMPFIRESONG song.
CAMPFIRESONG.
Song.
Squidward. Good. It'll help. Do it. It'll help if you just sing along. Oh yeah.
Perfect way to end the episode. All right, boys.
Wonderful episode.
Check you later.
Smell you later.